Hello everybody, Joey the Truth Wagner with you. Welcome into a breaking episode of the Truth Serum tonight. And before I get started, tonight's episode is being brought to you by SeatGeek. Friends, if you love going to games like I do and you love getting a great deal like I do, then SeatGeek is the perfect place for you to get tickets. If you use the code Joey Wagner, you'll get $20 off your first order on SeatGeek. So go get your tickets and light that baby up and fire the cannons. But now, it's time for the Truth Serum. Well, from the Truth Serum tonight, we have breaking news on a trade that was made between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Arizona Coyotes. In case you missed it, here is the trade. Going to Arizona is Phil Kessel and a 4th round pick. And coming back to the Pittsburgh Penguins is Alex Galchenyuk and prospect P.O. Joseph. Again, Kessel and a 4th to Arizona. The Penguins are getting back Galchenyuk and Joseph. I love his last name. But anyway, folks, here are my thoughts on the deal. For the past couple of months, the Pittsburgh Penguins have been talking about a Phil Kessel trade. They've been trying to make trades left and right, and it's been a matter of when it was going to happen rather than if. Earlier in the offseason, Pittsburgh tried to trade Kessel to Minnesota, 1-for-1 for Jason Zucker with the Wild, but Kessel vetoed that trade because of his new trade clause that is in his contract. So the relationship was already rocky between player and team. So the Penguins sent Phil Kessel to a place where he wanted to go, to the Arizona Coyotes, so he can be with Rick Tocchet again. And that is really, Phil Kessel really thrived when Rick Tocchet was here as an assistant. So Phil Kessel going to Arizona. And like I said, in terms of that, it was a matter of when and not if. So there's really nothing you could do about that. But now, I want to talk about the pieces that are coming back. First of all, for the Penguins, Alex Galchenyuk. Galchenyuk has quite the pedigree. He was the 3rd overall pick in the first round of the 2012 draft by the Montreal Canadiens. He is an NHL veteran. Galchenyuk has played 490 games in the NHL, 127 goals, 296 points total. Last year for the Coyotes, he had 19 goals and 41 points. So Galchenyuk is a decent hockey player. He's a decent hockey player. He's also flexible, can play center, and he can play wing. And he is under contract for one more season at a $4.9 million cap hit. So that's the first piece coming back. Here is the second piece coming back. It is a defenseman prospect. A highly touted prospect from the Coyotes system. He is a defenseman. He is 6 feet 2 inches tall, 161 pounds, 19 years of age, by the name of P.O. Joseph. He was the Coyotes' 1st round pick, 23rd overall in 2017. And according to their reports on him, he is very good at making quick decisions with the puck, and he excels in the transition game. And he is also projected to be a future quarterback of a power play in the National Hockey League when he gets here. So P.O. Joseph sounds like a really intriguing offensive defenseman prospect, which is very good. He had a very good year last year when he was in juniors, and it is expected that he was going to start in the American Hockey League next season. So he is nearly NHL ready. So if you think of it, the Penguins here really didn't have that much leverage in the Phil Kessel trade talks. Everyone knew that he was going to be gone. But with that, they got a highly touted prospect in P.O. Joseph, and a former first-round pick in Alex Galchenyuk, who has succeeded at the NHL level. I mean, Galchenyuk, he's been averaging 18 to 19 goals a year over the past few years, and that is value in this league. That is value in this league, and in Galchenyuk's career year, his best year in the NHL, he scored 30 goals. So the potential is there on both sides. So for the Penguins to get two players that have a decent amount of potential is, I'd say, pretty good for this trade when you didn't have that much leverage. And also, in this trade, the Pittsburgh Penguins will be saving $1.9 million in cap space, as Kessel is a 6'8" hit, Galchenyuk is a 4'9" hit. So the Penguins might have a little bit of extra flexibility in free agency, saving nearly $2 million on the cap because of that. And folks, one more thought here. Did we really have to throw in the 4th round pick? I don't know if... I doubt the 4th round pick was going to be a make or break in this deal. But it would be nice if we didn't throw future draft picks in trades just to do it. But overall, I think the Penguins got an okay return. Kessel and a 4th to Arizona. P.O. Joseph, Alex Galchenyuk coming back to the Pens. As always, folks, if you have any thoughts on the trade, leave them in the comments section. And don't forget to click that like button for the video if you liked it. And please subscribe to the channel. From the Truth Serum tonight, Joey the Truth Wagner signing off. Have a good night and God bless.